So check this out. Like, you guys see me posting these pictures sometimes with my blog, which is like me chilling, doing some like, I don't know, soldier agent of fiction stuff. Like sometimes I got a silencer on, sometimes I'm in a suit, and you know, I got a long rifle with me. Sometimes I'm in some of my gear and stuff with my dog, and like I'm just having a good time. These pictures, and I think I should put this video out because this is where I go. Some people say, you know, I'm an influencer, but I don't really think so. No, like really, like I think it's a matter of taking responsibility. Yeah, I am an influencer, and there are people paying attention to the things I'm doing, whether I like the term or not. That's the situation. And I own that, and I take responsibility for that, right? So this is just a video so people understand that is a caricature. These images that I use in my blog it's art. It's stuff what I think is cool, and I'm having a good time, you know. So on my journey, and these will evolve and change as I do. So, you know, those of you who appreciate those things, you know, cool, thanks. I love you guys, and I put a lot of it out there for you guys. And those of you who are like back to like being all judgy, like, do we use silencers in executive protection? Why does he have them there? Being all critical, I want to encourage you to relax. That's what I want to encourage you to do. And hopefully, you know, there's just more people that find value out of it than can't get over the fact that this is not accurate. It's like, it's not meant to be accurate, man. I'm an artist. I'm a blogger. I'm having a good time, and I hope you're having a good time too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to make a contribution. So those photos where I'm just doing cool John Wicky looking stuff is just me creating, you know, and then trying to contribute with some words that, like I said, will give you way more value than the article, than the photo ever will, hopefully. But then to bring it back to the EP game, when I'm posting executive protection centric content, hopefully there's a lot of stuff you guys can learn, man. This is the only job I've had my entire life is executive protection. Started when I was 21. I am 35 now, right? So I've been doing it for over a decade. I've done it all around the world for every client demographic I'm familiar with. If you go to my website, byronrodgers.com, there is an abundance of free content. I don't know of another influencer that's probably put out more free content on the subject of executive protection in the game. So check that playlist out if you guys are looking for free executive protection centric content. Go to byronrodgers.com, check out the executive protection subject of my blog. I got field notes. We got almost 100 field notes of me in the field, you know, giving you guys tips and tactics and principles that are helping people be successful. I've got an executive protection school. I've got 2 podcasts. One of them, Executive Protection Lifestyle, the biggest podcast in the space of executive protection, where I interview executive protection professionals and we talk about the game of private security and executive protection. So there's an abundance of that out there. But I'm more multidimensional than the private security game and executive protection. So you'll find within my brain, you'll find motivation and inspiration and, you know, my internal struggles, my thoughts, the tools that I use to persevere and to win in many cases and to lose sometimes, which is part of the journey, right? You'll also find protection tactics for civilians. There's an abundance of things, you know. So my goal here is to create a life brand where Byron, as a person, not as a black man, tall man, white man, skinny man, anything kind of man, is just giving the best Byron can to the world to make it a better place. Because at the end of the day, the real flex, the real fruit of your labor is how many lives you positively impact, what you do for your God and your tribe during your time on this earth. And that's what I'm truly on a mission. I'm on a mission here. If I was going to tell you directly what my mission is to make the world a safer place by helping good people become more willing, capable, and prepared to protect themselves. Sometimes I say helping good people become more dangerous, but I want to multiply the protection skills of the public. So just understand when you're looking at my content and the stuff I'm doing, I've got multiple brands at work. This primarily goes for the executive protection industry because they can be a little tribal, but check it out. You've got Bravo Research Group, which is my executive protection company. You've got Executive Protection Lifestyle, which is the podcast. And that's where I talk about industry-specific information on a podcast. You've got Protector Nation, which also has the Protector podcast. That is civilian centric protection strategies. It's all about what everyone can do. Protection, not specific to executive protection, right? And then you've got my life brand, Byron Rodgers, where this is where I'm me, you know, and where I talk about stuff that's important to me. And I show my workouts and my motivation and my inspiration. And that's the collage of what you guys are looking at, and the ways I'm trying to contribute. Some of it's industry specific, some of it's for everybody. The live events are for everybody. My school, executive protection training day, that's industry specific. So differentiating with the content. Setting like this, motivation, inspiration, that's Byron Rodgers. That's my life brand. So I wanted to make the distinction because some folks out there were getting a little bit confused, and I completely understand. It's not confusing to me because I created it, but I totally get it. Which is another reason I shot this video this way. Multiple different settings. I'm all over the place, but that's how I like it, and that's how I want to contribute. Anyways, y'all, make these videos. I love you guys. Do all this stuff because I love contributing, and I look forward to creating way more cool stuff as we get downrange. Out.